Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. My name is George, Baggers and Brews. If you're new here, you probably saw Bert out doing a ton of content out at Sturgis, and about 1,200 of you are new here from the greatest rally on the planet, really. So thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Hopefully you're watching some of the rest of our content. And if you're not new here, thank you for hanging around. It's been over 5 years and hundreds of videos, and we appreciate your support. So hit that thumbs up button and leave us a comment. Let us know how long you've been subbed for. All right, so today we're gonna take a walk around the 21 Road Glide Limited. Bert dubs this bike the Gray Ghost, probably because he never sees it, because we just have not had a ton of time to get together and ride this summer. However, great bike. I love it. Wouldn't own anything else. And we've done a ton of stuff on these bikes. You just saw a video a few weeks ago. If you haven't, we'll link it up here, about Bert's Gold Digger. And awesome bike. It's a great bike the way that's coming along with the red accents. We really dig that bike. And honestly, like Bert and I are two completely different people, I think our bikes are two completely different bikes.
What's up, guys? Thanks for watching this video. Real quick, we just wanted to let you know, if you're enjoying this content, head over to baggersandbrews.com. Check out everything we got over there. We got merch, we got information, we got all kinds of cool stuff. Help support the channel. Go to baggersandbrews.com, buy some merch, and keep watching our videos.
So yeah, we're just going to do a quick walk around the bike. I'll give you a little pan here of it. Said 21 Gauntlet Gray. Love the color, gray and black. All right, what's not to love about that? And I think probably we'll start here up at the front. First thing we have here is the Clockworks 12-inch Pro Touring Shield. This is my second, probably now my third Clockworks windshield. We had the Pro Flares on the last Road Glide and started on that with this bike. And then Clockworks sent us these Pro Tourings, and there's been no looking back. Definitely love this windshield, and more important, Stacy loves it too. Keeps the wind off us, and has held up great. It's got a lot of miles on it. So up here on our handlebars, we've got the Advan Black hand guards. Very cool. Definitely functional. Because when you have bars where your hands are above the fairing reel, your hands are in the wind. So if you're doing any kind of cold weather riding, those hand guards really keep your hands out of the wind. All right, and they are attached to a pair of Clockworks 14-inch clip hangers. All right, again, second pair of these bars I've had. I had the chrome ones on the 18 Road Glide. 14s are just a nice height for me. And I like them. Not everybody has them. Clockworks puts out let's walk over here. Clockworks puts out a very good product. These have held up very good. Attached to them here is the Zero Cybercharger with the low profile wings. Have had Zero Cyberchargers since 2018 now. And it's just a product that they keep improving on. Definitely has never let us down. And they are attached with the perch mounts. I have, if I come up here, you can see I have this offset perch mount, which kind of brings it away from the controls and brings it inboard a little bit. One thing about these phone chargers, a lot of people say, oh, you know, all the shaking and vibrating damages your camera and all that stuff. Man, we've got a lot of miles on these bikes with cameras and phones, and we've never had any problem. I mean, you can look at our pictures, and a lot of our videos they're taken with iPhones or Samsung phones or what have you. Both, we have both, and never had a problem with that. All right, can't forget the little nitrous button there. And coming down here, this is a must do to these bikes. If you've ever had that flip up gas tank that comes on Ultras and, you know, the older touring bikes, it's just got to go. This is an Advan dash. Comes with the gas cap. Very cool improvement. Gives the bike, you know, a little less of a geezer look. And gets rid of that bulky gas cap there. Continuing with the Advan, We'll come right around here, and I have these mid-frame air deflectors. Very cool. Harley puts on these flat black, not even gloss black air deflectors, and these mid-frames really spice it up. Excellent color match there. My buddy Apple Glide had them on his bike, and I was like, I gotta get those. So they look really good. They're a nice little addition, and just one of those small things where the bike looks, a little bit different. People can't quite put their finger on it. That's how it should be. All right, coming back here, the throne is the Harley Davidson hammock touring seat. This seat is heated and cooled. All right, and it's 2-zone, one for the driver, one for the passenger. So if you have a passenger who gets especially cold, that heated seat is nice, and you do not even have to have yours on as the rider. So very, very cool. And then we have the Zero passenger mount cup holder with the big ass cup holder there. All right, definitely a fan of these. And inside this cup holder is the reducer, so you can see these rings here. This makes this a little bit tighter inside, so that you don't have a water bottle or anything, a Yeti that rattling around in there. Kind of really hugs it in. Again, a lot of miles on these, never had anything fall out of them, and they're a bulletproof product. We have our Tab zombie breather. All right, mixed reviews on this. I really like it. It's a great product. Some people don't like how busy it looks. They did revamp it, and we need to get a new one and do a video where they got rid of some of this stuff, but I like it. I think it's very cool. You don't see a lot of them. I like things that not everybody has, and again, it's very well made. Very well made. All right, coming down here, we've got Zero frame-mounted floorboards with the Adam Sandoval rider footboards. All right, absolute must. I prefer these over the engine guard mounted highway pegs. Definitely comfortable. I can have my foot on the footboard, or I can have my foot on the rider board, or I can have a combination of there too. So nice. And under this stock header pipe here is a Tab 2-into-1-into-2 header. Cool thing about their header is it fits under your stock header pipe heat shield, so you don't have to get a new heat shield. Definitely reduces the cost on that. And attached to that are some Tab 50 cals with the slant tips and zombie baffles in there, and we'll start that up before we wrap up. All right, like I said, I'm going to do lighting last because there's quite a bit of lighting to go over. You can see up here is also the Oleans. All right, these are the 044s. They just came out with new ones. You can see the newer ones on Bert's bike. He had those installed out at Sturgis, and they did make some changes, mostly improvements, just on how they look. They're all black now, and they kind of positioned where the hose goes. Very cool. In the front, I also have the Oleans NXTs, which you really can't see, obviously. That, to me, should be one of the first upgrades people do. It's something that people push off. Definitely changes your ride, makes your bike safer, makes your bike handle better, especially if you ride 2-up. Makes your ride much more customizable. Definitely a must do. All right, I got the shorty antenna there from Amazon. They really don't work too well, truth be told. I've never found one that has worked real well, and but it's better than having that big old whip sticking off of there. Inside the saddlebag, we've got, might be tough to see these. That's good there. Some Advan black liners, saddlebag liners, and some Rick Rack saddlebag bolts. All right, links for that stuff in the description of this video. And underneath I have the Advan, the top of the tour pack cover here. All right. Well, let me see. Anything else I missed here? I have an extra Zero perch mount. So what I like about these perch mounts is I can put a cup holder on there, but I don't have to have it on there all the time. It just snips on and off there with the perch mount. All right, the other thing I have here are the Zero adjustable passenger foot pegs. It's these right here. All right, they give Stacy another riding position when she's on the back. Allows her to kind of change her knee position and scoot around on the seat a little bit more, especially when we're on longer rides. So again, passenger comfort upgrade. And we did a whole video on how to make your passenger a little bit more comfortable on the bike. You could probably find that in our playlist. All right, and it's a great bike. Love it. It's 114. I had a 107 before this. I'm definitely a fan of the 114, not just from a power standpoint, but it's just a smoother engine. I feel like it's one of the sweet spots probably for this M8, just like the 103 was for the twin cam. All right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn on the bike here because I feel like I need to do that to show you guys the lights I have. And we have the Zero lights right here, and these are turn signals as well. One thing about Zero is everything that they have is good quality. It's been on for a long time. We've got some Zero blinkers there, and then the blades underneath the headlight. Very cool. And not to forget my mean mug there. That's another Amazon product. Been on there for a while. So yeah, this is Zero here. Also, you might not be able to notice, but this here is metal as well. This is a Zero detail part that goes in between. So, very cool. Turn that blinker off. The underside of it is all lit with the Zero shock and awe system, which you're not going to be able to see here during the day. But if we move around back, and lighting is so important in the back, you can see here from the back, this bike is pretty lit up. We've got the Zero bag filler blades right here on either side. All right, and we've got the bag blade attached to the bag as well. And then that's a stock, it's not a stock, it's a Harley OEM light, the tail light, to get rid of that big ugly red tail light that's in there. All right, and then up underneath here, we've got the Tour blade from Zero as well. And then on the side, I've got the Zero lighted latch. So, very cool. I like having a lot of lights on the bike. Another thing about, the shock and awe system, and there's a lot of systems out there. You can, when you hit the brakes at night, everything turns red. So I would recommend not setting your lights to red at night. And a few more things to do. It is a complete stage 1, so it has headers, obviously the breather, and a tune. I did go with the power commander for the tune. Got a ton of stuff yet to put on the bike. So some floorboards are coming. And I got to figure out what I'm doing with the shifter linkage here. Because that has got to go. And that's it, man. Loving it. Put some miles on it. Seat's super comfy. A lot of people, talk about Saddlemen and other seats, and this seat, to me, this is my second Harley hammock. It's my second Harley hammock only because my first one was not heated, and we decided to upgrade to the heated and cooled seat. Thanks for checking out the bike. Let me know what you think. I know there are lots of opinions out there. Obviously very different from Bert's bike. And, I'm all about, most of my upgrades, honestly, lighting and comfort. It's a thing. And the bars are a big piece of comfort. We did a run to Florida to Biketoberfest on the stock bars, and I said, never again can I go on a trip that long with those stock bars. They're just uncomfortable. My shoulder was killing me by the time I got down there. So it's important that you get the bike set up, one that it's comfortable, and with the suspension, bike ride's great. There's lots of aftermarket suspensions out there. We've just been rocking Oleans. You know, I've had Oleans on this bike, and Bert had it on his 2016 Road Glide, and now he's got it on the Gold Digger. So definitely a great suspension. We love them, and they've been holding up great, honestly. All right, so listen, thanks for hanging out this long. Thanks for watching the video. Hit that subscribe button, like I said. Hit that thumbs up. And again, let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next one. Later. Just forgot, I said I'd start it up and let you guys hear it. So I'm going to do that right now.